Should be back now. Should be back now. So how's this? Oh, that seems way better. So all I've done was disable multi-core rendering, so that I think the game's literally running off a single core now. But the game might struggle, but the stream won't, and that's what matters. Plus it's Portal, so like it's really hard to run. You should be fine on a single core. Much better. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we're going to start one more time, but this should be good. We should be good this time. Reiterating my ramble. So I've played like 20 minutes of this. Realised it was really good. Stopped. Closed the game immediately. And was like, you know what? I really want to stream this.
Test subject.
So here we are for the third time after fixing the stream.
You have been in stasis for 16 days and 4 decades.
4 decades. Yeah, how's the audio and stuff? Hopefully it's good. Let me know if it's too loud or whatnot. Yeah, there's like people everywhere.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Long-Term Human Storage Vault. You have been selected to take part in a very special testing course.
Yo, salt and asbestos. And curtains. My 3 favorite things.
Federal
Salt, asbestos,
to inform you
curtains.
that the testing ahead may result in slight cases of sore throat, or blurry vision, or death.
That can be good.
If you experience any of the aforementioned side effects, please do not hesitate to write them down in your test report.
Yo, Spampton. Do you think subtitles on or off, by the way, guys? I know it doesn't really matter, but I think it kind of like removes some of the humor anyway. I don't know.
This vacuum tube will take you to your testing area.
Okay.
You will be further instructed there.
These are all like exactly the same people.
Good luck.
Uh-oh. See, I have like played the first 2 chambers. I haven't seen anything after that. But like I am just excited because from what I have seen, it's honestly it's crazy. Yeah, I'll leave them on. Apologies for squeakiness. Yo, we're in a pipe. We are Super Mario in real life. Yo, pan cubes. But no, so like just the whole concept behind this being time travel, I love it so much. It's really cool. I've played this for literally 20 minutes and I'm in love with it. It's honestly, from what I have seen, it's so cool. Oh, I'm here.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. These automated messages will guide you through your test today. The door in front of you is programmed to open in approximately 20 years.
Yay!
This test can be solved in 2 different ways. Option 1. Wait patiently. Option 2. Time travel to the future.
Best thing to do.
The choice is yours. However, if you prefer time travel, the Enrichment Center will provide you the means to pursue that option. The time portal will open and testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, imagine actually waiting 20 years and something happens. That was actually one thought I had earlier. Like, what if I actually waited 20 years? Would it open? Probably not, but like, that'd be great.
Sensors indicate that you have not yet stepped through the time portal.
Okay, fine, I'll step through it. So, going 20 years into the future and now the door's open.
Welcome to the future. Time traveling through portals will be an essential part of this testing course. In order to help you distinguish between the present and the future, this part of the Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last 20 years.
Interesting.
You may see some signs of decay. Don't worry, the Enrichment Center is designed to withstand centuries without proper maintenance.
Honestly,
Find
I
a
love
way
this.
to exit the chamber.
Oh, I will, don't you worry. So, the door seems to be kind of behind all of that rubble. How are we going to get to that door, I hear you ask? Well, you could just press this button. You press this button, and we're currently in the future by 20 years. Let's go back to the present.
Welcome back to the present. If you are ever unsure which timeline you're in, simply observe your environment. The present should always look a bit cleaner than the future.
Yes, it's basically like Link's Portal 1 and 2, kind of, because, you know, Portal 1, it's all tidy like this, and in the second game, everything's all fucked up. So I guess in the concept of this game, the future is just, you know, this. Now here we go. In the present day, there's no rubble here, so we can just walk on through. It's honestly such a cool concept, and I really love that.
This Aperture Science test subject teleportation device will dematerialize your body and rematerialize it in the next chamber. This process is absolutely safe. Usually.
So yeah, honestly, it's so cool. Just honestly, the concept of like a time portal is just so cool to me. Then again, I'm quite a simple being. Usually. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
These next chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel.
Okay. Okay,
a cube placed in the present will appear in the same position in the future.
This blown my mind. Okay, this blown my mind exactly 2 hours ago. So there is the cube in the future in the same position, you know, so there's the door here. I'm going to stand against the door. The cube's there, right? I'm going to step into the future. We're 20 years in the future. I'm going to stand against the door again. And it's in exactly the same location, so nothing gets touched in 20 years. So I'm going to go back into the present. And I'm going to pick up the cube.
Moving a cube in the present will automatically update the location of the same cube in the future.
I know, I figured that out. But if you place the cube in the present, it gets updated. It's now in the same location in the future. Exactly. So what I'm going to do, right? So cube in the present, I'm going to step into the future. And it's in the same position, but because touching the future does not affect the past, I can pick up the future.
This future version of the cube can be moved freely without affecting its counterpart in the present. It will stay wherever you leave it, as long as the present cube's destiny is not altered in any way.
Yes. So you can pick up the cube from the future, and it doesn't affect the one from the past. So I can just step back into the present, and we have two versions of the same cube. However, because time. Also, yeah, if you update the present cube, it updates the future one as well. Makes sense. But bringing the present cube into the future destroys it.
But bringing a present cube to the future violates the laws of causality and is therefore impossible.
So you can bring future cubes into the present, that's fine, but you cannot bring present cubes into the future. So it's only one way.
You did it again. To clarify, you cannot take a cube from the present with you to the future.
So, if that's the case, there's no other way, because there is a button over there, and I cannot get to it. So, the laws of physics, exactly. So I need to get to that button there. I need to activate that button with a cube. How am I going to do that? I mean, I know the solution. I'm going to pick up this present cube. I'm going to put it here. So yeah, this chamber and the one after it, I know the solutions to, but everything after that I have no idea. So I'm going to put the cube there in the present. So now it's still in that location in the future. And now there's no, what are they called? Material emancipation grid or something? I don't know, but this thing. And then I can just put it here because it gets to, you know, stay in the same location.
Please continue to the next chamber.
It's just, I love it. I was so blown away when I saw that. It was just so cool. Okay. Hey, Zeph. Yes, a Libbytato stream. How are you doing, Zeph? Object
Understanding
death.
the concept of cause and effect will be vital to solving the upcoming tests. Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around.
Yes, I get that. So, okay, this one and the one after it then, I know the solutions to. Yeah, so this is room 3. Yeah, I've finished room 4. So it is this one and the one after. So in the future, we have, 2 buttons and a future cube. And in the present, we have 2 buttons and a present cube. So you can't bring this cube into the future, but I can bring this same cube 20 years in the future back into the present. It sounds really confusing, but it's so cool. That's fair, Zeph. I haven't seen any of this before. This is my first time playing. So then we have 2 versions of the same cube, which I can just press onto the same button. But you can't solve this. Oh yeah, because I'm dumb. Yeah, so if you update the present cube, it also updates the future cube. So you can only update one. So put the present cube there, and now it's in the same location in the future. But I can't bring this cube to there, because you can't bring the present into the future. So I can only bring the future into the past. This is very confusing. Fuck.
Good thinking. While it is impossible to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have 2 versions of the same cube in one timeline. This will prove to be very useful in future chambers.
Hopefully it's clear to see the difference between the 2 cubes. The future one's all ruined and stuff, but there is a difference. Okay. What is over here? I didn't actually go this way. I went... Never mind. I'm dumb. I thought I went another way last time. Okay, so this is the last one I've done. Everything after this chamber, I have no idea. It's like if you were the cube, your future self is visiting you. Exactly, that's what it is. It's honestly, I love this. Like Portal in itself, with time travel, just makes it so much more confusing, and I love that. Right, so the solution to this one made me feel so clever. I will say that much. So I'm going to go press this button in the present, and it drops a cube, and there's a door there. So let's say I just want to, press this button and get up there. This will only go up once the cube is off the button. So how am I going to get up there? Okay, let's say I want to go into the future then. I'll go into the future. And then I'll bring back the same cube. Because I mean, standing on this, it's still the same system. I can't go back up. I need to get that cube off the button. So let's say I want to bring the future cube back into the present. But also remember that if you update the present cube, the future cube will also be updated. It'll update to its current location. So, what I figured out is if I put the present cube over here, and I grab the future cube from this same location, because it hasn't moved, remember that. So I can put the future cube on the button to bring this down, but now I need to get the future cube off the button. And if you update the present one, it gets moved. Honestly, that solution, that made me feel so clever. I felt so clever when I done that. I am acting like a teacher, but everything after this point I have no idea, because I have not done this area next. So this is where all of my demonstration will end.
If you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
Thank you. Hey Pokey Lord, how you doing? Portal 2? Yes. Honestly, this is Portal Reloaded, and I've never done this before, but it's so cool. Yeah, so this is... I don't know what's going on here. I entered this room, stepped on this button, saw that go up, and was like, hang on. I should really stream this. So here we are. At this point, so where I am now, I have not seen anything. I'm completely blind from this point forward. I didn't even go into the future. I have no idea. So, okay, let me just scope it out. So stepping on this button brings that up. So I guess getting a cube on this button will be good. But how am I going to do that? So there's a button there which I can't get to because it's out of my range. Actually, no, at this point I am completely blind. Okay, so in the future, I guess it has been toppled over a little bit. So I'll press this. Okay, there's a cube here. Okay, cool. So stepping on that, is it actually that simple? No, because there's... there's a button there I need to press. Okay, so let me go into the present. I go into the present. I guess I can use this to press this button. That'll update that one, but I can still use it. So that cube should be in the same place in the future. Yes. Have you seen this before, Pokélog? So I can explain the concept to you, because it is, honestly, it's very confusing if you don't know what's going on. It is a really, like, interesting concept, and I really like it. Okay. I'll move this one. So now I can run up here and press this button with the future cube. I think I'm 2 levels ahead of here. Okay, that's cool. Honestly, I love this. I've never played this before. I played it for the first time 2 hours ago. Got to this chamber, then stopped. Okay, so now I need to press... Oh, do I need to let go of that? Is that what I need to do? Oh yeah, because that updates that. So I need to have a cube off of that button and only on that button. So I only need a cube on this button, not that one. So I guess have the future cube on that button. Have the future cube on that one. No. Yeah, future cube on this one. I get it. Yeah, it's very confusing. I think this is one of those things where it's a lot more confusing than it looks. Right, so future cube. No, because that's gonna... I'm dumb. I'll get the future cube. So the future cube gets removed once I update the present cube. That's gonna get removed. That's gonna get removed. Oh yeah. Hang on. So I need this on there. I get it now, I get it. So this will be placed into the future. Same location in the future. Never mind. I had an idea. Because I feel like I need to get up onto the top and press the button in the past. So if I have this button up there in the past, I feel like I need to walk through the future door. That's the door I need to go through, not that one. That's the impression I'm getting. So if I have a button on here, a cube on there. I had a cube up there before, but that was the future cube. And those ones don't exactly count. You can't have multiple cubes, no. Hang on, so let me just try this again. Let me try having future cube on there, and then the present cube. No? Oh, because I updated it, didn't I? I can't update the present cube without it fucking up the future one. Oh, this is confused. I can't bring that through there. That gets destroyed. This is confusing. Okay. You get it? So I can bring the future back into the present. What are you thinking, Lion? I don't mind backseating. Okay. I was on the right track. Okay. Okay, so... So my thought process right now is to try and get up there to put a cube on that button, because in the future that cube will still be on that button. So I need to get this present cube on that present button. That's what I'm thinking. Future cube on the present button. Okay. But I can't update it. And just like putting this one up there, that won't be in the future because I took it from the future. I need to remove that cube, I think. But I can't remove that cube from up here. What's happened in the future? What does it look like in the future? Yeah, same situation. So I feel like I need to do the reverse. I need to get a cube on that button. I can't bring 2 cubes into the future because I can't bring the present one in here. Trust me to not see something like that. Is that actually like that simple? Or am I just being dumb? I'm probably just being dumb. Wait, no, because that won't remove the cube. Right? Oh, okay, that's the present one. That's the present cube. Yeah, that's the present cube. There we go.
By now, you hopefully understand the concept of cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines. Now, let's move on to something more interesting.
Honestly, I'm really loving this. It's such a cool concept, and I love that. But yeah, I trust me to not think of something like this to be important. God, no, I'm really, really liking this. Okay. So that's the end of Chamber 5. That is so cool. So cool. Okay. Four games on the road already brain hurty. Honestly, yeah. I love doing like the workshop levels and stuff. They're really cool.
And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents...
What do you guys present?
The triple portal device.
Triple portal device. So I can shoot the green ones.
Marvelous device will allow you to place 3 different portals. For now, however, to introduce you to the concept of portals in different timelines, the time portals will be placed for you.
Okay, so I'm guessing it'll be middle click. Okay. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to be able to place the green ones. But okay. Also, I love how they glow. They glow a lot more in this, and I really like that. They look really clean. I was in the past, that in the future, I can't remember in this whole timey-wimey thing. Figure it out. Honestly, it's so cool. It's so confusing, and I love that. I love Portal in general. Like, it's such a cool like concept in general. Look, hang on, am I a different like character? I am. Who the fuck am I? That ain't no shell. That ain't no shell. Oh, this is portal stuff in both. Oh god. Okay. Sean did tell me that there is something really cool that happens. I mean, all of this is cool. Name's Marie. Okay, so I know sometimes the time portals do show up as white. That's only because I'm playing this game in one single core, because otherwise the stream lags. Okay, so how do portals work in separate timelines? Can I like hop between timelines? Actually, no, it's still... So I can't just like shoot a portal through it. Okay. So it's still the same link. These portals are linked and those portals are linked because they're still in the same place. One chamber is very... Okay. So is that still there? Oh, that's not still there in the present. That's only there in the future for some reason. I don't know why that's there. Okay, so hang on, no, I'm confusing myself. I need to get over there.
Placed in the present will appear on the same surface in the future.
So if I put that there, well, I'm just trying to figure things out at the moment. Oh, that's gonna be so confusing. If I update the orange one in the future, it's... Oh no. Oh no. So the orange portal are in 2 different places. Oh no. Oh no. So the blue one's there. So let's say I just put like they're both there, and they get updated. They both get updated to the same place in the future, but I can move them to different places, but they're still in the same location in the past. That is going to be so confusing. Because, I mean, if you update the past ones, they get updated to that in the future. But if you do anything in the future, it stays that way. Oh, no. Okay, so I think I need to get over there. I need to get over there. So, how am I going to get there? I need to get over there. Yeah, I have figured out what I'm getting myself into. Okay, so I can just get over there. So I can just... I think it's as simple as just doing that. Okay, that's fine. But I can't get over there. So what if I go into the future? Hang on. Hang on. No. In the future, I want to get over there? Hey, what if I go through one of those in the future? My portal's still there in the past? Oh no. My mind has already completely died on me. What the fuck? Right. I feel like... I don't like being cocky, but I feel like in normal Portal, I think I'm quite good at it. I think I'm quite smart when it comes to standard Portal. But this, I love this. This is like so complicated, and I love puzzles. Like these kind of puzzles anyway. Yeah, okay. So going through that in the future does not affect anything in the past. This is still the tutorial. I am going to love this. There's no portal surface there. I fell in that. I need to get over there, which would be over there in the present. So I go over there, and now I need to go over here, but I can't go over there because there's an emancipation grill. But I need to go into the future. The portal's over there. I can place that though. So let's just say I go through that and then place the blue one back on the other side. I don't know, I want to experiment with things. So those are still there and they'll be in the same place in the future. Yeah, there. So if I place the blue one there, I've now got on the other side of it. Yeah, I can, but not yet. I can't place them yet. I will be able to place them eventually though, I think.
A portal placed in the future will not override its existing location in the present.
I know that now. Okay, this is going to be fun and also really confusing. What am I getting myself into? I'm loving this though. This is really cool.
Good. Thinking in 4 dimensions means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when.
Oh god. So I need to go back into the present to get through that. No? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I need to get into the present. Or just walk through this. That'll also work.
Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past 20 years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. Try to find a way around this.
So some things aren't portalable in the future. Oh no. Okay, so looking at that, there's a portal side. That's a time portal. Okay. On both sides there. But not there. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let me just do this first. Oh no, I can't even... Oh, okay, so that's the thing. So some things are different. So in the present, there's glass here, but in the future, the glass is shattered. But there's also rubble blocking off different portals. This is... my god. This is chamber 6, I think. I don't know. I was also troubleshooting the stream dying and stuff. This is the first actual challenge. Okay, I am looking forward to this then. Okay, so I can... So, in the future, normal portal surfaces from the past have been destroyed. But ones that were previously inaccessible in the present are now accessible. So, things are completely different. So I can't shoot normal portals over there. Yeah, I'm on 7. So let's say I shoot a portal there in the present. That'll still be there. Never mind. So there. Okay. A very minor case of progress. Okay. Okay, so that's also portalable. That's cool. So I can't shoot a portal over there, but I can go into the future. At present even. Nothing has changed. But I can try and shoot portals into different locations and update their location in the future. This is very confusing. But I can get back. Okay. I don't mind challenges. This is actually quite interesting. Just don't bully me if I struggle, which I'm sure you guys won't do. So I can't shoot onto that glass in the present, but I can in the future. Which makes me think I need to use that. But in the present, well, in the future, the only place I can shoot a portal is up, and that isn't useful. So I need to shoot something in the present. I need to shoot an orange one in the present, and the only place I can really shoot one is either there, which gets destroyed in the future, which I can't really show you. It gets destroyed in the future. So the only place I can shoot a portal is there. So where else can I shoot a portal? Because in the present, there's nowhere else I can actually shoot a portal. I'm just trying to like find out what changes. Because I can't really do anything else in the future. I can't shoot over there. I can't shoot over there because that's time portals only. I can only shoot up there, which doesn't really do anything for me. And in the present, it's the same situation. I can shoot over here, but there's nothing to shoot. There's glass blocking that one, and that's still time portal only. So where do I go? I feel like, what if I have like a way to like get between here and there easily? So in the present, let's say it's here and there. But in the future, it's here and here. So wouldn't this allow me to get between the two places like quickly? So in the future, I can just easily get between. I mean, walking into that might fuck things up. What does pressing this do? So now it's back here again, but what does that do for me? Because I can walk into this, but nothing has changed. It only changes where the time portal is. Yeah, honestly, it's really useful. In the future, like I can see, like that little marking there shows me where the one is in the present. And that is very nice to know. And there it is. There's no marking. Oh yeah, there's markings for the ones in the future too. So that does really help plan things out. The real present when the friends are made along the way. So actually, what if I need to get over to there? Because in the future, I can't get to that. I think getting over there is what I need to do, because over there, in the future, that portal surface has been broken. But I need to get over there. So I think portal there, and getting over there is what I need to do. So portal there. That blue one is still there. Okay. And then go to the future, and that's open.
Nicely done. Take note. Because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines, they can only be placed on surfaces which are intact in both the present and the future.
That one was complicated. But I liked that. That was cool. My god. Okay.
This next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling through portals. You go in fast, you come out fast. Simple enough.
Momentum? Am I going to have to do momentum through time portals? What was that quick? Okay, so where's the time portal? Let me just try some momentum first.
Touching the material emancipation grills will cause any ordinary portal to fizzle. Time portals are not affected. If a portal closes in the present, it will also close in the future. So think about where and when to pass through them.
Honestly, time. So, in the future, is that still fucked up? It is still fucked up, but there's glass there. Oh yeah, that was glass there before. They're called Material Emancipation Grills, yeah. Object Death Better, yeah, it's a better name. So, I feel like I need to shoot a portal onto that and then jump down. I could not tell you what it means. There's a portal surface there. That is in fact a portal surface. So what if I were to just jump down this? Okay, that works. And then can I just jump down onto that? I feel like that isn't going to give me enough momentum. Yeah, that's not enough momentum. So I need to do something through time portals. Okay, how did I get into that before? I feel like doing that again, but in the present might be a good idea. Because it doesn't affect the ones in the future. So... Yeah, what does emancipate me? I'm not great with my words. So I'm over here, in the present this time, putting a portal in the same place. Actually still not going to do anything for me. Because I need to put a portal there to get across where there's an emancipation grill. There's a time portal there. What's the purpose of having one here? Convenience? Probably not. This is portal. Actually. Future. Future. Present. Oh no, present will update the future. Fuck. Okay, was it? The thing? What the fuck happened there? Okay, so present. I'll put that there in the present. The thing! That's cool. That's very cool. So I'll do that again in the future, because that won't fuck up. If I go through the emancipation goal, that won't mess up the ones in the future. But then again, I need to jump from there into there. And I can't really put a portal there from there. So... time portal? No, it's a cool thing that Sean's hyped for. So that's still there. But in the future, I need to put a portal up there and down there. But I can't get back. Right? Unless I move it in the present instead. So have them like that in the present. I am really confusing myself here. Okay, because I know where I need the portals. I need a portal there and a portal down there in one timeline. And in the other, I need the portal... Well, actually, no, that's it, really. I need a portal there and a portal there, but I need to be standing up here. So whatever timeline allows me to do that, because I need to jump down, gain momentum, fall through that portal, and get launched from over there across to there. That's what I need to do. But it's just a case of figuring out which portals need to go where in which timeline. So in the present, portal there, portal down there, what will that do for me? So if I'm over here in the present, those portals will still be there in the future. But that does nothing for me. Does it need to be there in the present? No, I think it needs to be there in the future. I don't know if any of my rambling makes any sense, and I'm sorry if it doesn't. This is just very difficult. That's also portable as well, which I don't think means anything, but... I'm gonna make it over there in the future. I guess so. Oh, hang on. I may have just had a brainwave. Right, up here, portal there. Portal down there. In the present. Portal there. And portal there in the future. That present. Go back to the future. Then have portal there and portal there, and those ones are still there in the present. So if I make a time portal there, go back to the present, jump through this portal, almost miss, then get it across.
Outstanding. Now that you know all the essentials, how about shooting some time portals of your own?
I think in Portal in general, I'm going to be confused for so long, then all of a sudden it just clicks. And that's exactly what just happened. It just clicked in my mind. I am really enjoying this. Is there anyone else who has finished this before? I'm looking for complicated. It's gonna be fun. Okay. There's a green one.
Is the Aperture Science Time Portal Activation Force Field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes.
Oh no. They've given me too much responsibility. Oh dear. And I guess this destroys them. Oh no, it disables my ability to shoot them. Okay, that's fair. So in the future that's going to be smashed. That is smashed.
Great. The following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far. Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals.
Oh dear. Chamber 9. With great power comes great brain fart. Oh fuck. Okay, well first off, what does the present look like? Same kind of situation, same layout. Yeah, everything's exactly the same. Was that there in the... Okay, yes, there's no difference to the portal surfaces. You think this is the cool one? Okay. Forget time activated, what do you mean? Because I can still shoot blues and orange. If that's what you mean. This is as close to an OO as we're going to get. So left and right is still blue and orange, but middle is green. Middle click for blue, green. Okay. Right, so that raises that, but that also destroys the time portal. So I need to get a cube from somewhere. Already, yes. So that's there. I can put a portal there, I guess? What about a time portal? It works. But I need a cube. So I need to bring the future cube up here and a present cube from elsewhere. Oh yeah. I stepped into the present. Wrong portal. So you're coming with me. I'm going to put you there. Oh yeah. You're still there, aren't you, friend? Let me fix you. Wrong portal. I would love to stream Hollow Knight. I don't know, we'll see. Silk Song, perhaps. Silk, what I said there? Silk Song? Yeah, Silk Song. Yeah. Don't know what I called it just then. So I'll bring this one back from the future. And then I put that one there.
Well done.
There we
Traveling
go.
through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
That was quite cool. Abducts the cube. I like abducting cubes, okay? Friend acquired. Ooh, that was almost death. Fucking missed it because you went to pee. You didn't miss anything, don't worry. Okay. Room 10. Apparently this one's hard, from what chat's told me. And first glance... What the fuck? Okay. So what do I need? I need to get a cube up there. Momentum? Can I just like do the thing? Or just like get a cube and then just actually no, of course that's not gonna work. Your momentum. Yeah, future into the past works, but not the other way around. So I can put this there and grab it from the future. That didn't work because I nudged. Yeah, if you nudge the one from the present, it updates it. But yeah, future into the present works, but not the other way around. That destroys it. So what's over there? There is absolutely... Oh no, I can walk in here. Oh no, so I need to get a cube onto this. Somehow. What's down here? Is it the same thing? It's the same thing. Okay, so somehow I need to get a cube up there. Okay, so this is a future cube. This isn't the same one, is it? Where is the present cube? Because isn't this a different cube? Surely this is a different... Where's the present cube? Present cube. Leaving you there. Future cube. It was there. Okay. Like, wouldn't these two be separate because they're different cubes from the thing? Clearly not, but okay. So... what is going on over there? What's that? Oh, it's the button. So pressing the button disables that and opens the door. So that opens the door and does that. So I need to get a cube over here somehow. Because this will destroy the cube. But is that there in the future? Is that there in the future? This is that... Hang on. That's still there in the future. The Emancipation Girl, still there in the future. So how am I gonna get the cube over there? I know it's a momentum thing, but like... Unless I just launch myself up? Is it that simple? I feel like it might be that simple. So I'm going to do it in the present so that it's still there in the future. So what I'm going to do is the classic. I'm going to... Actually, no, is it going to work when I'm holding a cube? We're going to find out. Actually, it's not going to work because I... No, that ain't going to work. No, that's my first strat with every... Oh, no, stuck. There we go. So that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I need momentum from somewhere to get up there. So can I just like to test like how much momentum do I get from this? Nowhere near enough. There's no portable surfaces below those drops. Unless it's something like that. And it's just like... That was an idea. Can't say it was a good idea, but it was an idea nonetheless. Like that. That would have worked. that would be a cheese strat. But I know that's possible. That's definitely not the intended way of doing it, but I want to do that now. I want to do that now. It's not the intended way, but I want to do it that way. Whoops, wrong portal. Wrong portal, wrong portal, wrong fucking portal. Up there. Like, this isn't the intended purpose. Like that. That is not the way you're supposed to do it. You're definitely not supposed to do it that way, but you can do it that way. I've cheesed it, haven't I? Where's the future? It's over... Hang on. It's over there. Actually, no, that won't destroy the cube, will it? Yeah, that won't destroy the cube, it's fine. And this is in the future anyway. So I can go in here. Jump from that. Get across. And that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I need to destroy the cube? But like... Hang on, was there any like portal surfaces over there? To destroy this one? I don't actually remember seeing... Hang on, let me have another look. There's no portal surfaces. So how am I supposed to get back over here? Because if I destroy that cube, this will go back down. But in the present, I can't update that cube because that will also update the future cube. So... I have a vision in my mind. I in fact do have a vision in my mind. It might not work, but it's a vision which has potential. So what if I don't actually put it on the button? I just leave it here. Then I go back to the future. Go back over to that cube. And then actually put it on the button in the future. So then what I'm going to do is something that will not work. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, hang on. Let me have a look. Because in the past, in the present, this is the future, but it's not there in the present. It's still off the button. So...
Remember that you can only place time portals on surfaces which are in the same condition in both timelines.
So... I feel like the solution to this one is really simple. Either that or I'm just being really dumb. It's one of the two. But I'm really enjoying this one. So... I need a way of getting over to there while also keeping the button unpressed. Hang on, so what if... Maybe bringing that one to the past would do something? Would it do something if I brought that cube to here? Like, I have an idea, but... Can I get a cube over there? Specifically the present cube, because I can't get over here when there's not a button on the cube, a cube on the button. Because my thought was getting the present cube over there, and it'll be in the same place in the future. I get the future cube from the same place, put it over there, get back over there, update the present cube, that one disappears, opening the door. But that won't work because I can't get over there. This is a tough one. This ain't enough momentum. Yeah, that doesn't work. But jumping from up here would. But I can only launch myself from that surface there, so I cannot update that portal, that cube. Part of me feels like the way this is positioned is important. Am I supposed to like trigger that somehow? Somehow? Because wouldn't updating that one in the future also break it? God, this one is hard, isn't it? And there's also a case of trying to figure out which door I need to go through as well, which is a big thing in this. Because I don't know if I need to go through this door or that one. God, okay. So, I just want to check on the stream. Things holding up surprisingly well. Okay, I am impressed because my internet genuinely sucks. Okay. Oh, so I've done the cool one then. Okay, what if I tried the reverse? What if I put the present cube on the button and then leave the future one off the button? What does that do? I'm not sure what it would do, but I just want to have a look. So the future one is off the button. So I think it would be exactly the same situation. In the past, I'd need to update that cube. What if I brought the future cube into the present? So if I run in here, grab this, put it through there, fall off the edge, and then go into the present with it. No, so I think those would stop me from bringing the cube through. So I can't bring the cube over there, even if it done anything. I wouldn't do anything anyway. So what the fuck? This one is definitely challenging. I am very lost. It's really good though. I am liking this. I'm just very, very lost. Alright, Sean. Can I have the future cube on that one instead? Thank you. Actually, no, that won't do anything, because if I have the future cube on there, I'd need to move... Hang on. Okay, brainwave, brainwave. Idea. I have an idea. And it's a promising idea. It's promising, but that doesn't mean I can promise that it'll work. Okay? I don't think it will work at all. But I have used the wrong portal. Where's the cube? Oh, it's over here. There. So. That was wrong. That was also wrong. Like, this definitely isn't the way you're supposed to do it, but it's the way that I do it. Okay. Actually, no, because updating that will... I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, right. So, I have to do it again, because doing that will remove that cube. But my thought process, right, is to have the cube on here, but how am I supposed to get back otherwise? I could not be more lost. I'm gonna do it. I can tell you now, I'm gonna do this one. Doesn't make me less confused though. What if I do it with the time portal and destroy it? Okay, idea. Idea has formed. How good of an idea is it? I don't know. Is it an idea that has potential? Also no. No, it ain't gonna work. So my thought was to have this cube just resting here somewhere. I get the future cube on that button to let me get over there. And once I'm over here, shoot a time portal onto here, which, if done properly, will make this cube fall through and have it get destroyed. That was my thought process. Not gonna work. So I need to destroy the future cube, or whatever cube is on that button. I need to destroy it somehow. So if there's a cube from the present there, the only way I have of destroying it is actually there's no way of destroying the cube in the present that's there. Alright, Sean. If there's a cube from the future that's there, I can remove it by destroying the present cube or moving the present cube. But the only place I can really realistic... I don't know, I can have it down here. I can have it down there. That opens the door to a lot. Okay. That opens the door to a lot of possibilities. Okay, right. Getting the cube back. Cube. So, present cube. I'll have it down here. Okay? Because I can see that from down here. I want to get back. Okay, I'm in the future. I want to grab that cube. I want to get back over to, you know, that area. Okay, future cube on the button. Okay. I need to go back to the present. Oh. Yeah, that should work. If I go through here, get over here, and then if I would try and line it up properly. I don't know where I left. There we go. That destroyed the present cube, opening the door. There we fucking go. I've done it. I done it. I feel really clever for doing that. Because it probably wasn't even the intended way.
You create your own solution, which is
I
great.
do.
Technically, you're supposed to do something else. But who cares anyway? Keep going.
Does the game know? Does the game know that I didn't do it the intended way? Or were you supposed to not do it in an intended way? Oh my god, I loved that one. What's over here? A door. So what's over here? The end of the level. So what's over here? Nothing. Actually, no, is that where I came from? But in the future, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh god. I'm really liking this. This is really good. This is really good. Okay.
If you are ever unsure where you placed your portals or where you left a cube in the other timeline, feel free to use the puzzle element indicator switch on your portal device.
The what, sorry?
This will display holographic projections of your portals and cubes in the other timeline.
What does that do? The oh, hang on. Oh, it's just that. It just shows where the portals are. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so what's this one then? What do I need to do here? There's glass there. Is that still there in the future? That's gone. On both sides. The glass is gone. Okay, so portal there. Let's get across just to have a look. There's nothing here. Nothing. Over there? Also nothing. Oh, but there is a button here in the present. That starts a timer, which definitely isn't active in the future. Definitely not active in 20 years. Okay, so I need to press all three of these buttons very, very quickly. Oh god. Okay, so let's say I press this one. Shoot over there? Yes, I press this one, go through. Over there. In here, press that one. In there. How the fuck? Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, but like, it's a little confusing. Okay, so over here, press, time, portal, time, press, time, over there, time. What? You got it? My god, that's cool. Too bad you got to wait 2 weeks to install it. Okay, so I know what I'm supposed to do here. but it's a case of doing it very quickly. Oh no, take it out of the box, have a look. You press this one, go through. Time portal, go through. Okay, I think I have it. No, do it again. So I want to press that, go through, in here, make another portal. Okay. Time. Press. There. No? It's too quick. The timing is really quick. Ooh. This one's gonna be tough, you know? Press, go through. No, 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 not here. No, I want the portal over there. Yeah, open up the... Have a look at it. Just be careful. Go through there. For context, Sean bought a CPU and is freaking out over it. Go through here. Time. Yeah, get out of the Amazon box. So go through there. Press that. Go through. Time portal. That is way too quick. What the fuck? Yeah, that's fair, Sean. This feels way too fast. So it's there. Wait, no, I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I am just an idiot. There we go, that makes things a lot quicker. So I can press this one in normal time, run through, press this one in real time, go through, and then get over there quickly. There we go. There we go. It's just slight tweaks. Yeah, that's fair. Time might work differently in the future. And also,
Quickly
yes,
make your way over these turret redemption platforms.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, they did not survive their trip to the future. Come to think of it, it's actually quite remarkable that you are still alive.
Of course it is. Okay.
If at any point you are concerned about your odds of survival, don't be. Remember the test subject teleportation devices at the start of each test section. Should you die at any point during this test, we can simply rearrange the atoms you are made of and put them back together. Good as new.
Well, that's reassuring. Hey Jay, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, Sean, you continue freaking out. Honestly, yeah, this is insanely complicated. I don't know if you've played like normal Portal, Jay. I think you have. This is like 10 times more complicated because you have to worry about time. So you have the standard blue and orange, but you can also travel into the future and things are different. It's so confusing. I love it, it's fun. Wraith thermal solution? Okay, I mean, I'll bring some of my own because chances are mine's 'Cause I don't know, I think the stock thermal paste is usually just quite shit, from what I've heard. So what does this do? So that just does that. Okay, that's fair. Exams next week. Oh god, good luck. Okay, so that's still there in the future? Okay. Still there in the future. Honestly, it really is. So you have to worry about present day and future. So these cubes, they look to be exactly the same, and technically they are. Just this one is 20 years in the future. So if I update this one, that one doesn't get affected because that one is in the future. I can also bring the future cube into the present and affect things that way. It's so complicated, but it's so fun. But yeah, good luck with your exams. They are stressful as shit. Okay, so I'm gonna press this, launch that through. Okay, so cool. So that is there. That's there. In the future, the glass is shattered and the cube's still there. Because in present day, the glass is still there, but in the future, the glass is shattered. So I can walk in here and go back in time, and the glass is still intact. No, exams are stressful. So both the present and future cubes are on there. But I don't know which one needs to be activated. I could just take the future cube off the button and the one in the present is still there. But I don't know what I'd do with it. Could I just bring this? I can bring the future cube into the present. So now I can probably launch myself? Wait, no. No, I get it. I need to... Kinda, but it's still stressful. So this will destroy the cube. That'll destroy the cube. So maybe that isn't what I'm supposed to do. Honestly, yeah. That was literally my thought process. It's stressful, but you get along somehow. Also, you're pressured into thinking that your exams matter, like a huge amount in your life. And while they are important, they're not anywhere near as important as teachers tell you they are. But yeah, they're still important. Yeah, you get like 3 months off. That's worth the stress. Right, so that... There we go. So this is the future cube. And it's still on the present cube. So... I need to launch a cube through there, but I can't really... That doesn't really do anything. Because if I launch the future cube through there... Actually, there isn't any way of getting the future cube to launch through there, because in the future... This isn't there. Actually, I can put this on there in the future, actually. But then... Actually, that doesn't get activated in the future. Oh. What? Okay, I was just bugged. So... Problem being, though, that will just destroy that cube. Wait, no, hang on. I'd need to get over to that button really quickly. No, that's not going to be it. Because I can. That ain't possible. So what about in the present? What can I do in the present? This one is complicated. I am stuck. Right. That just leaves it there. And I need a cube on that button. And I can only launch it from over there. So if I... It's weird because I need the future cube on that button. I need it on that button so another cube can go through. But that won't work because any update to the present cube updates the future cube as well. So that's not going to work. So let's say I put the present cube there. I have no way of getting the future cube to fall through that. It's a little bit complicated and I am lost. Very, very lost. Okay. Yes, you freak out, Sean. Continue to freak out. Wait a sec. Present day. It's not there anymore. The thing that the button activates from the other button? What do you mean? Yeah, honestly, it's really confusing. Because I need this button to be activated, and I need to send another cube through there and across, because having this button down makes it so that this goes up instead of flat. But I can't have the future cube on there, because a present cube falling through will break the future cube, and I can't have a present cube on there, because I can't get a future cube to fall through that. So, present day, let's say I have a cube going across over there. Okay? Let's say I have... Can you stand on the button so that goes up and you put a portal there? No, because I can't press that button and run over here. I need to have a portal already there. So future cube on there. What does that do for me? Because pressing that will send another future cube down. But in the past or the present, the cube is still here because I haven't moved it at this point. So what the fuck? Oh, hang on. Wait, no. No, never mind. I thought I had a brainwave, but I did not. Like, have I got any way of getting to there really quickly? Like, can I just... No, that ain't possible. I can't do it that quick. Is that portable? I don't think that's portable. No, it's not. That just opens the door. Okay. So... What if I send it... What if I send a cube through a time portal. This will break a cube because present can't go through there. Where did it go? So what if I sent one through there? Where does it go? Oh, it just comes back. Oh. Does it keep the same momentum? It doesn't. But it's almost. Where has it gone? Okay, I feel like that might be a solution. But I can only do it in here. But I can't press that. I'm just going to test it. I know it's not going to work, but I want to just physically see it because it might help me, like, think about it, I guess. That's going to destroy the cube. That's destroyed it. Because updating the present cube updates the future cube. The number of times I've said cube is unreal. Right. So where's the present day? This is future. This is present day. So present day cube there. Cube. The future cube is still on this button. 20 years in the future. So let's say I bring the future cube into the present day. The present day cube is still there, but the future cube is here. So I need to activate that button somehow. How am I meant to do this? I can't launch this cube anywhere. Because my thought would just be like, I don't know, throwing it into a portal, giving it some momentum. But that's not going to work. I can't press that because it'll destroy that portal instead. And in the future, that cube isn't there anymore because that's it there. So I feel like the solution lays in the present, not the future, because I need this button to be pressed down to launch this cube across. But how am I supposed to launch the cube across? Because updating the present cube will destroy the future cube. I can't take that. I can't swap these two and launch one, because pressing that one will send a present day cube down there, which I can probably launch across. But updating any present cube will break the future cube, because these are the same cubes, just 20 years apart, with pure determination. It breaks timelines if you update the present one. For instance, it breaks that. So I can't do that. So I need to somehow I feel like as if the solution to this one is incredibly simple. I just cannot think about the solution to save my life. Like, I feel as if having a time portal there would do something. I don't know what, but I feel like it would do something. Like, I feel like that's important. But like, it doesn't do anything useful for me. Because when that's there, I can't press that. So that still does nothing for me. So I feel like whatever the solution is, it has to be in the present. It has to be in the present. And I feel like that cube has to stay there. There's no other way of keeping that panel up. Because the future cube can't do it. Unless I'm supposed to be over there? Right? What happens if I go over there? Yeah, there's nothing of use. I am so lost. I am so incredibly lost. Okay. I am just so lost. Please, I need help. Right, here is my really dumb makeshift solution, which definitely is not going to work, okay? This is my definitely not going to work solution. I want to launch it through the portal with momentum to swing it over there. But like, this ain't gonna work. Like, that is not gonna work. But like, swinging it through the portal, if that was to somehow work, that would be incredibly impressive. Just yeeting the cube through the portal. It's got to get the right angle. Pure momentum, exactly. Like, if I were to somehow, like, this is definitely not the intended way, but if I was to somehow throw the cube through that across, that definitely didn't work. Okay. Drop the cube? What do you mean? There's nowhere to drop it. The only, like, on the ground portalable surface is that one there, and I can't do anything over there. Because pressing the button will destroy that one. So pressing the button will destroy the present cube. That's fine. So my dilemma, right, is I need to get a portal across over there. But that portal, this button keeps this surface up. And I need it to be up because it can't make the gap otherwise. In the future, there's only one cube I can use, and I still need a portal, a cube on that button. I can't stand on it because there's still glass here, so I can't shoot it. So whatever the solution is, it has to be in the present. That's the conclusion I came to, unless I'm missing something really obvious, which is likely. I can't see any other way of getting momentum. Yeah, I know. It's either really, really simple and I'm just missing something so blatantly obvious, or it's ridiculous. It's one of the two. So I can't press that because that will fuck up that cube and that's going to get me nowhere. But just to show you something, let's say I put this cube on top. Let's say I just put it on top. Let's say I just, I don't know, press that. That goes on top. But then that doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't work because when the present cube moved, that updated the future cube and it disappeared. So that wouldn't have... Actually, hang on. No, that wouldn't have worked. Or would it? Oh, hello. I can't see this working, but it's worth a shot. Oh, that's not the right way. Right. Nah, because like I still can't press that. I still can't shoot a portal onto it in time. It's not possible with that method. So, what the fuck am I meant to do? Like, the solution has got to be something completely ridiculous. It has to be. No. Because it can't be anything like that in the future. I mean, I haven't really tried testing in the future because I've been so convinced that it's just not going to work. Another idea. Another idea. I need a future cube. I have an idea. I have an idea. An idea which likely isn't going to work, but it's still worth... I've forgotten... No, I haven't forgotten the idea. I haven't forgotten the idea. So, present day. I need the cube. There. I need the cube there. I move the present day cube to here. Okay? I need... Because now, both present and future, there is a cube there. Okay? So what I'm thinking, in the future... Actually, how's that even going to work? Okay, so... actually, I don't even know if it's going to work. So, I'm thinking in the future... No. That had potential. When it's falling, if I managed to shoot 2 portals there, that would give it enough momentum to launch it across. That would give it enough momentum. That could be it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to time it. That's my problem. That's it. I just didn't shoot the portals in time. That's the solution. Send that through. Go through myself. There we fucking go. I don't know how that's like what?
Good. In case you were curious,
What?
no, we cannot make infinite clones of you because of the stupid rules of quantum mechanics. Only once you die can we take your atoms and recreate your body for continued perpetual testing.
So I don't know why it was delayed. When I pressed the button in the future, it didn't stop falling for a while. Oh no, it's because I sent it through, didn't I? So what happened, right, was I pressed the button in the future, it fell through the time portal, so it came back up in present day, so this is where we are now. It came up here, I came through the portal, it started falling down again. I launched the portals, came through, landed there. That one was a bitch. That one was a fucking bitch. But it's done. And now I feel incredibly smart. My god. Hey Zero, how are you doing? This is so hard, but it's really fun. I'm very croaky tonight and I don't like that. Okay. I was on that one for like, what, 25 minutes? That is really cool though. I really like that one. Okay, Chamber 13. What's this one going to be like? I feel like I have earned a singular biscuit. A singular biscuit. Oh.
These lasers should provide a fun change of pace. Please be aware that some test elements may only be functional in one timeline.
Do the lasers only work in the present? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Well, good luck on those. Oh no. Right, so is this laser going to be in there in the future? It's not there in the future. Okay, so lasers don't function in the future. Okay. So, in the future, the lasers don't work, but I can send the lasers to the future. But that does work. So if I send a portal there, that doesn't work, so I need to go into the future. But that'll destroy portals. So now that's there. So I need to somehow I take it I need to send it to the future. I've got to send the laser to the future, that's what I think. There we go.
Right. By now, you might be wondering how it is possible to hear these automated messages,
That's a good point.
regardless of which timeline you're in. We implanted a small device directly into your brain. That way, you can hear these messages as if they were the voice of your own conscience.
That makes more sense.
They practically are, considering how much of your cerebral cortex we had to remove to make this work.
Well then. That explains how I can still hear them. Regardless of which time I'm in. 14. Out of 25. Yeah, just casual. Yeah, we remove part of your brain. Croakiness is the worst, especially when I haven't streamed in a while. Right, so I need to activate a few. Do I have a cube? Oh, hang on, I'm in the future. Hang on. Is there a cube around here? Okay, present day cube. I know, is the laser only in the future? Oh yeah, present day. Oh no, it's because it's coming through the previous. I'm just dumb, never mind. Wait, no, hang on. Where is the laser coming from? There, and that's only in the future? Okay, so this laser is only functional in the future. Okay. Okay. At least you can hear the message. I mean, this is aperture. This is aperture. Right, so I need to send the laser into the present because I can only have that cube in the present. This doesn't hurt me. Okay, so that shows how they got this laser working. It only hurts me when it's in the correct timeline. Oh no. The laser's a bit buggy. It doesn't always hurt me. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess so. Wait, no, that's the starting point. So, I've got to send it somewhere. Here, I guess? And then just send it through that. Okay. So present day. That breaks it. Where's the cube? I don't know, does that break it? That shouldn't break it. Oh, it's because it was linked to the present, not the future. There we go. Where did it... Ah, it's because I'm updating... Okay, so this is confusing. This is confusing, because if I update the present day cubes, the portals, that also fucks up the future portals. So I need to place the ones in the present, go to the future, then update the portals. So now they can be in separate places. Now where'd the cube go? The cube's here. Grab the cube and send it through that. This one is very slightly off. Is that all of them? How the fuck am I meant to send it back? Future? What? Okay, so I can still have this in the... Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So I can... What the fuck? This is so confusing. Okay, what if I just get very lost and very confused? Now I'm going to send this. I'm going to send this to the present. That makes more sense. Now I can have them there. Grab the cube again from the future. Mayru is now playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. had a feeling she was. Now that's there. Now we can run up to the end with the other cube, the future version of the cube. Make sure I don't knock it. And then... how the fuck? Was that it? Oh, there we go. Very precise angle, but that's it. There we go. That one wasn't too hard. It's more or less just thinking about lasers and stuff. Okay, so what's next? Oh!
Things are about to get a little more complicated in the next chamber. But don't lose hope.
Okay, Nagito.
Think about this. As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it is safe to assume that you solved the chamber sometime during the last 20 years.
I guess that makes sense, but if I die in the future... angles are fun. Well, they can be. 15 out of 25, so... where do I even start? What I'm thinking of doing, by the way, I'm thinking of finishing this chamber, then I might end the stream, so that way I can probably do another stream where I finish this. So I'm going to do 16 to 25, I think, maybe. I'll give my brain a bit of a break. But this is really cool. So, what happens if I go through here? Okay. That's too off. So that has to be in between them. Okay, but in the future. Because there might not be the glass there in the future. You know, there's no grid. Okay, so that's still there in the future. So I'll place that there and that there. That's powered. Okay, so in the present, that's not going to be the case. But is there a cube? It'll probably be up there. Can I stumble on that? No, I need to power that, right? I need a laser in that. Okay. Oh, definitely. That'll most likely be the case. Right, so... if I just send it, like, I don't know, there, and then have it go through here, in present day, but in the future, it's aligned so that they actually match. Oh no, I can't do that because I can't overlap the time. The time portals have to be in the same place. The normal ones don't have to be. Okay, so that don't work. Oh, that's an idea. Sending it through the time portal. I mean, all that does is just reflect it. That doesn't give me anything useful. So... what? Because I can solve them in... oh, hang on, it's over here now. Oh. Okay. So let's say I align this so that that works in the real world. Real world. Present day. Wait, no, hang on. I can't. So it's the same test chamber. It's not a case of some portal surfaces don't exist in different timelines. I think they're the same portal surfaces. They are. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Am I the only one that can see that? Am I the only one that can see that? Come on. That is literally perfect. How did I see that? Fucking hell. Okay. Okay. So... I'm sorry, Sean. So now they're there, but like I can't get out. So that can't be the case. How did I put them there before without fucking up? Oh, present day. Hang on. Present day. No. There's no way of aligning the portals correctly in the present day. I don't think you can do it. But you can in the future. There we go. So, present day, I have to align them somewhere else. So let's say I have a portal there, and a portal there, in present day. So now they'll be in the same place in the future, but if I replace them, because now I'm in the future, if I move them to there, didn't quite work the way I had in mind. No. No, 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 no. Well, I'm an idiot. Why doesn't that work exactly? Because this just sends it to the other... So now it's working in the future. Now I need to send a portal there in the present. But I can't. What the fuck? This is so confusing. Is that even there? That little bit there? Is that there in the future? It is. It is. So I need a cube. There's no angled surfaces. This is a tough one. So in the future I want it to go through there, there. Unless I somehow get that to align in the present, which I can't do because there's no time portal surface. And doing that just... That might be it. That is not it. I thought I just solved it. I did not solve it. That's aligned. Cool. But now how do I get out? I can't. I can't get this. I don't see any physical way of me getting out, meaning I need to have these portals placed in the future. Aligning them like that. But in the present, they're not connected or anything. So what if... No. No. This is really, really confusing. This is really confusing. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. No. Because I still don't see any physical way of placing two portals and getting out. But who said I need to place two portals? I can just send one through there in the present. Leave. Go back into the future. Oh, sorry, present. Then just place it somewhere else. Then in future, put it there. I think that's all I can do in the future. But in the present... that does fuck all. So that breaks things. Okay. That had potential. That did have potential. What if I just connect this one? Then I need to connect this one, which in the future I can't do, but in the present, what can I do? Actually, if I put that there instead. So that's there in the present. Now in the future, I can change the alignment of these, but it doesn't do anything useful. Because in the future, they're just up there. And in the present, they're down there. I can't do anything, right? If, like... if I send it through there in the future... Oh! No portal surface. Never mind. There's no cube. I need to power this one. Oh, hang on. So I can power that one. What if I'm making this do the same trick? If I align... oh no, it's because that don't fucking work. Grr. Making foods? What are you making? Oh, so am I, Jay. I am very, very lost right now. So I need to... basically, I'm just trying to look around. I feel like that will give me a cube. So I need to power both this one and this one in either timeline. Doesn't matter which one. I just need to press these to get a cube. Ideally doing it in the present day so I can get one in the future as well. Pasta, that's cool. Only that's fair. I really want to make a sandwich, but I'm out of bread as well. So I need to power these two. So I need to have a... I know the route it needs to take. I just don't know how I'm meant to make it work. Present day, future, present day, like that. Okay? Now I'm thinking in this is present day. This is present day. So future, I'll have one there, one there. That might not work. What if I did the other way around? Because this is sending it through there and back. Hang on, no, what's it doing? Hang on. I'm just trying to make sense of it, because right now I'm very, very lost. So I need to send a portal. The alignment is off. In present day? Where's my orange? Where is my orange? I thought I had some progress for a second. I did not have progress for a second. Actually, that one's powered there. No, because now all I've done is power the top one. I am incredibly lost. I need to shoot a time portal somewhere, right? What the fuck? I'm losing my mind. I'm genuinely losing my mind on this one. What? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So in the present, I need to align them so that there's an orange one on there in the present. That's what I want. I want an orange one there in the present. Orange there in present. Now in the past, sorry, future, I think I want one there, I think. Now that one's powered. Only in the future that one's powered though. But if I sent no, hang on, no. Yeah, I was a monkey for a second. I had a really good thought, but I've lost it. I've completely lost it. So what if in the future that goes through there, and instead it goes through there? And that's fucked up my orange portal. So now that's going through there in the same place. What does that do for me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am incredibly lost. Right, so see, I send one through there, one through there. That won't work because I can't place another portal. Orange one. I need a portal to remain here in both the present and the future. That's what I'm thinking, right? Then I'll send that through there and then back again. No. No, actually, actually, how am I need a blue one there, but in the present. I think I need a blue one there in the present. I need blue there, but now I need to realign the ones in the future. Blue, green. Oh, I've done it. But I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. How am I supposed to get up there? Because the green needs to be here. I guess I can wait 20 years. Or that won't do anything. I thought I had progress. So actually, is the orange one's in the same place regardless. But the blue one's there. So, oh no, because I'm in the present, I'll fuck it up. The blue one is there in the future. The orange one is the only one that's in the same place. So now what I've done is the origin is in the future. So it starts here, goes through there, into the past, goes through, hits that one, comes through, and then hits that one. But because of touching any of the present day portals updates the future ones, that'll break all of it. And I can't really touch the green one because that'll also break it. If I go through here, that'll break it. And I can't shoot a portal through there. So what do I do? It's gonna get comfy for 20 years. This is so confusing. Now that is up, but I can't get through here. I can't get in. I can't get over there. Because updating any of the portals will update the ones in the future as well. Shut up, Lion. It's difficult, okay? Um... That brings it down, but like that doesn't let me get through. I need a way of getting back onto the other side and then making it work. But I can't do that from the present unless I find a way to make it work in the future instead. So if I do the same thing, but in the future there's no emancipation grid. So if I start from the present, right? So I need those two in the future. And these two in the past. I think I've got that. In the past, I still need the orange one there, but I need that one there instead. So blue there. Blue there. And then blue there instead. There we go! So I have to do the past instead of the future. No, the future instead of the... You get the point. Give me a cube. Lion, I will literally end you. Okay, so now I need to send a... Now this is only this first stage, because now I need to just fix it, replace it all, start again. I need to power these two. So I feel like I might have to use the glass? Something got achieved, yeah. Oh, there we go. But then I need to... Okay, so I need to bring this into the present. I've got to bring this cube into the present. Oh. Yeah, just bring it through there. Bring it through here. So... Present day cube is non-existent. And I take it I can't just, like, pop up. Right, so there's only one cube. I can't access the present day cube. So what am I meant to do here? Because I can go up here. I need to get a laser in there and a cube on the button. There's no portal surfaces, so I need to do it all in a different timeline. What the fuck? Oh, wait, because there's a little cube trade-off point. Okay. But then that just makes me think that there is... Yeah, because how am I supposed to get up? There has to be two cubes, right? There has to be two cubes. There's got to be two cubes. Because why have this? Because I need a cube to power these. Because to power these two, I need a cube. But I also need to hand a cube up there, and I can't pass over the same cube while also keeping it powered so I can get up there. What? There's got to be two cubes. But how? Because I couldn't get through this, and there's no way to disable it. Lion, you're being very stinky. So... it's not like I can just point the cube somewhere else. Like, I need these two to... I am so lost. Also, I'm gonna close my curtains. Because now it's nearly 10 o'clock. I started at 8. Shut up, Lion. Okay. So, how am I... Now this sends 2 beams that I can't do anything with. Actually, a cube might make this part more possible. Because now I can just redirect without having to worry about other things. So maybe it is possible? Maybe? Actually, yeah, because a cube will make things a lot easier. Where did I put the laser though? It's connected to there, so I need to have, I guess, a portal there. So I've got to send that to the future. I might not need to send it to the future. That is powered. The game just doesn't know how. Let me have another look. So I need to... What am I fucking thinking? Of course it's possible. Wait, no, it might not be. I am so confused. I can align that pretty well. There we go. I can get me a present day cube. Present day cube. Present day cube. Present day cube. That would also destroy future cube though, so I'm gonna have to get that back. Oh, it's still here. That makes sense. Okay, thank God. Okay. 2 cubes. I nudged it. Whoops. Okay, future cube. 2 cubes. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Very, very slowly, but we're getting there. I'm going to take a cube into here. Very lost. Incredibly lost. I'll take 1 cube. I'm gonna do that. Because that has to be powered regardless. That needs to be powered. That's the... I'm an idiot. That's fine. I can put those 2 there. Go back to the future. And collect it. There we go. So that's powered. I can put the cube on here. And now find a way to somehow get a laser into there. That's got to be over here, right? Right? Send a portal there. Portal there. Send it back. And over here, all I need to do is come up here and shoot that. No? What happened? It's just not aligned properly. Okay. Why is it not aligned properly? Is it not like a perfect line? I've done it! I've fucking done it. That one took a while. Guys, I've done it. That's the last one for tonight. My brain is dead. My brain is completely fried.
You solved it. Congratulations.
My God. Okay, I'm not gonna... Actually, I'm gonna leave this chamber. That was horrible. I feel really clever though, even if I didn't really understand what happened. That one was really complicated. Yeah. Okay. Save game. That's right now. I'll just save the game and close it. I'm done. I'm done for tonight. I'll probably come back to this game again sometime soon. Because that's what I've done. 15 chambers. It says there's 25. And I feel like the later ones are going to get even harder. So I don't even know if I'll be able to finish in another stream, but we'll see. Even if I do end up doing another stream on it, which I probably will do because it's really fucking fun. But yeah, I'm insanely impressed with myself. I didn't think I'd actually get that far, but I did. I did, and I'm impressed. No more thinky brainy. No more thinky brainy. I'm gonna play Minecraft or something. It's like the only way to like calm yourself down after insanely difficult portal puzzles. That was really good. I do feel big brain, Lion. Thank you. I do feel very big brain. I'm a little bit proud of myself for that one. But yeah, that was good. So guys, thank you for watching the stream. It was very nice, especially after I've had 2 weeks off. A lot more than 2 weeks. I've done one stream in about a month. I want to ease myself back in slowly. I don't want to rush it. I am thinking with portals. I'm also thinking in the 4th dimension. My brain has fried. Is anyone live? Anyone that I'm aware of, and anyone that I am able to raid? No one. Okay. But yeah, it was nice to stream. So thank you for watching it. But yeah, I'll post a new stream schedule sometime soon. I might do it like today or tomorrow. We'll see. I do have some ideas for streams though, but I'll do a post on Discord tomorrow. It's fine. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the stream. I'll see you all some other time. Bye.